How many dishes did you think you were gonna get done in the amount of time?
I wanted to break the sound barrier.
I'm here with what looks like every vegetable from the grocery store, and any day challenge me to cook as many dishes as I can using the microwave in under 60 minutes. And I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna cook. So let's see here. This is Dave Chang and Chris Ying from the future. Once the challenge starts, we're gonna talk about what's happening, what worked, and all the cooking process and the crazy things that are going through my head. And most importantly, we're just gonna have a good time, making fun of myself and everything else. Ready? Let's do this. My bright idea to just do everything at once. And I didn't have a game plan because I wanted it to be as normal as possible if someone was put in such a situation. I want to get some long stuff going while that's cooking. So I'm trying to get all three going at the same time. Because the reality is, almost all food TV is a lie. There was 3 microwaves.
Okay.
One microwave was just for things that were quick.
Okay.
Another one was for medium things.
Okay.
And then I had a long one. Truth be told, I don't remember. I have to watch this because I don't remember anything I did.
See, the thing is, if you were LeBron, you would be able to recall, oh yeah, there was that shot, third quarter.
I'm not the king. I'm not the king.
I swear you'll never do this motion. Please tell me you'll never do that. God, please tell me. What are we seeing right now? Do you know what you are working on? You've done some cauliflower, you've done
You're
some
seeing
onions.
me reach into the fridge trying to eat something.
You're working on a little in-between snack.
So I'm making a succotash and chopping some onions, and I think I was cutting bacon because I wanted to cook that ahead of time, and then we'll start layering everything. So it was onions, I think we had frozen lima beans, and corn. Just to quickly saute it with some oil. It's not really saute, but I don't know why I'm gonna come back here. This is where I knew I was gonna get some quick and easy points.
Frozen veg.
Frozen veg. Yeah. I think I'm gonna just go through some frozen dishes real quick to knock out as many as I can.
But this is the true Dave Chang thing here
Savory salt.
is that the producers of this competition have created this veritable cornucopia of vegetables behind you, and you went to the freezer.
Because it's just as good. Whoa.
Is this your succotash coming out here?
Suffering succotash. Wow, looking pretty good. So that's like a quick one. That was just cauliflower, right?
Okay.
And I seasoned that with some Momo savory salt.
Again, do you do any liquid in there, or it's just the cauliflower?
Look, you see I'm burning myself?
You do this one.
That's the price to pay. If you want greatness, culinary greatness, you gotta burn the hell out of your mouth. Just full stop.
Pay the price.
No pain, no gain.
You're just steaming with the natural liquid in the cauliflower.
In the any day though, because of the suction and the seal, it's a perfect steam environment. You're hotboxing the cauliflower with the steam.
Gotcha. And then the shake, the legendary shake move.
Again.
Patented. That's your Euro step. You invented that move.
I think I did.
You invented the shake. All right, this is the bacon, onion. Ooh, look at that.
Bok choy.
Perfectly softened. All right, a little heat, a little chili.
I don't even know what this is going. Whoa! What did I do? I put jalapeno in the bok choy. Wow.
That's some fusion right there.
I must have been inspired that day.
I'm excited for this.
This is way more effort than I thought I'd put in.
Look at that shake. Oh, the shake, the shake, the shake.
God damn, that was good. That was one of the better shakes.
Look at this though. This is the jalapeno.
This
and then
is
the chili crunch move. All right, so
I'm really trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. I think I got bok choy cooking. I don't even know why I put jalapeno. I've never even done that before.
You're one of the few people I've ever met in my life who legitimately scratches your head when you're thinking.
First, understand what microwave technology is. It is a steamer. That's how it heats the food. It vibrates the water molecules inherent in the food, and that's what gives it the heat. This is a great tool at your disposal that will help you shave off significant amounts of time in your life. And besides that, can cook it extremely healthy, extremely clean, extremely effectively.
You are moving quick.
Look how beautiful that handwork is. My God. If I do say so myself, like,
Is this what it would be like if athletes were just like commentating on their own sport?
Yeah.
Look how beautiful I am.
Clearly had an outer body experience because you know what? I think this is what athletes call when the bucket is this big and you can't miss.
Game slows down for you.
Well, this is what happened.
I don't know, you're in the zone here.
You know, and I was making really a bialdi because it's not a correct statement to say this is a ratatouille.
Trying to prep out the longer stuff in between cook times.
You're channeling your inner Remy the rat here. Are you gonna shingle them? Are you really gonna?
At this point, I wish we had what we really need to do is put a heart monitor on to show just how my blood pressure, just as my heartbeats are dropping.
People ask like, why won't you cook this in the oven? Well, like, when people that ask that don't really cook. I might have, you know, a whole fish in the oven, a whole chicken. I might have different sides going already. This is gonna cook at a different temperature than what I have in the oven. I don't know how many homes have 2 giant ovens, but most people don't. So this needs to cook at a lower temperature than what's in the oven, so I'm gonna cook it in the microwave. Simple as that, right?
That looks like you moved on to miso corn, I think is what's coming. Miso butter corn?
Wow.
It's a little white miso.
When you have really great miso, it's almost buttery. It almost is nutty. It's not very salty because the less salt you add, the more microbial action, the more terroir. So I want to add butter to round out and to mellow out the salt and to give it some of those elements that I naturally get from a shiro miso. And the reason why this is a game changer, I think, for people that are going to cook frozen corn or say corn on the cob or summer stuff, is it's a flavor that works. Pork, you don't need to always use pork, but bacon and white miso, shiro miso, is a magical combination. And this is a version of something we used to serve at Momofuku back in the day. Oh, I got asparagus. Whoa. It's gonna be asparagus with Parmesan and eggs, a classic, just like my nonna used to make.
And the ideal situation here is for the asparagus to ding as soon as your eggs are ready. A little grating of parm right on top of the asparagus. So here comes the egg, the slide from the pan straight on.
On the asparagus.
Beauty.
But what I like about this is the cooking dish is the serving dish. I'm gonna need more any days.
There's a cornucopia of vegetables on these.
I know, and you are just avoiding this thing. All right, frozen peas, is that basil?
Look at me delicately plucking the basil.
Well, okay, I like the delicate basil pluck because
What
it's
is
like...
the basil going in? Ooh, even better.
Oh, peas and mint.
Oh, so I
Peas
can't
mint,
remember.
another
I don't
classic.
even know.
Peas
It's
and
like
mint.
I was possessed.
Look at you. A little mint, a little seasoning, a little Momo savory salt.
Wow, I'm gotta say, genuinely impressed with myself. Oh, ricotta. Ooh.
Who do you think you are? Ricotta, peas, and mint?
Another good job.
Is this thin sliced beef here you're doing?
I got some beef. It looks like, from that fat, it looks like short rib, thinly sliced short rib.
Okay.
I'm putting garlic in there. I know it. Oh my God.
Look at you two-handed.
I'm making beef and broccoli. I believe I'm making beef and broccoli. That's a little agave, some sesame oil.
Okay. A little soy, I imagine there.
There's
Yeah.
some Momofuku soy. I'm making Good, that tastes good.
You did your big eyes. We all know that means it was good. I also love, here's my favorite part about that. If we can do the replay later. You brought the little taster up to your mouth so fast the camera couldn't keep up with you.
Yeah,
I love it.
I mean,
I love it.
They gotta be on their A game.
Now the microwaves are all over the place. Hot.
I think I told this gentleman, the producer, to shut the hell up when he asked me something too, because I was so in the zone.
30 minutes, not bad.
Oh, artichoke.
Look at you cleaning an artichoke. I was gonna say, in the pantheon of vegetables for any day, corn, very high, artichokes, very, very high, peas, very high, broccoli, very, very high.
Whoa, what do I got there? Artichoke hearts? Artichoke hearts. Artichoke hearts, I'm making spinach artichoke dip.
surprise. It's like this show's called Cooking with the Guy from Memento. He just doesn't remember what he did.
I don't remember any of this stuff. I'm really surprised.
You're doing something in a mixing bowl now.
Did I put cream cheese? I don't even think I put cream cheese.
You've got Kewpie mayo, you've got mozzarella. That's just the chunky
Parmesan.
chunks of spinach and artichoke hearts.
You know that's gonna be delicious. That looks like chicken salad right there. It's gonna be delicious.
There's nothing not delicious about that.
I love the any day because it can shave off huge chunks of time by microwaving it and then sauteing, or in this case, putting it in the oven at a high temperature and getting it sort of like nice and brown.
Sweating bullets.
That was a real tennis player wipe. We just throw it back to the ballboy. Oh, the red blisters are coming out. But the move here is cool though, because I've totally learned this from you. Of when you're doing the potatoes in there, that little rinse is
Just
necessary.
enough water when you put salt on to keep it crusted.
And then once you're out of the microwave and you take off the lid, that water it forms like a perfect like salty residue on the potato. Like that's such a good move.
So if I was gonna boil this, I would have a pot of water, I would have a colander. That's gonna take 30 minutes. Easy. This took me 10 to 12 minutes, covered, and I just salted. And they're perfectly seasoned, and I always do a little bit of a mayonnaise chili crunch dip.
Ooh, a little pancetta.
Pancetta? What is this?
Kimchi?
Oh, am I making kimchi jjigae?
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
I don't think this is not what I should have done. I should have made mashed potatoes. I tried to be cool. If I recall, this might have tasted a little tad over seasoned.
I made kimchi jjigae before actually in the any day, and it works out quite well. But if you're gonna do it from scratch, you're looking at a cook time from like 20 to 30 minutes all in. So this takes a lot of time.
Get some mushrooms. Look at that gourmet chef's assortment. What are you
This is
doing?
why I'm making the cuvee of hongos.
Just like to mash together as many romance languages as possible. I'm making
Cuvée de hongos.
Cuvée. Yeah, okay, so de hongos. Now it's only 2 languages. Some carrots are coming out late in the game here.
Oh, this is just I know what I'm doing. It's just simple butter glazed carrots.
Glazed carrots. Yum.
Thimbleful of butter, some maple syrup.
That's
Whoa,
maple
maple
syrup,
syrup.
right? Maple carrots, nice, nice, nice. Just doing a little pirouette, just spinning in circles. That was lost
mashed
time.
potatoes,
That was lost
simple.
time.
If you want to do mashed potatoes, just, you know.
I've lost count. You are way above 10 at this point, though. Potato leek soup? Are you gonna do a potato leek something here?
What was I thinking?
Mashed potatoes, simple.
Mach 10.
No, you've hit Mach 10. We could just be done now, but you've moved to Mach 11. All right, veg stock or chicken stock?
Look at me sweating.
There's that head scratch again.
No, 7 minutes, 7:10. See, if I had more microwaves, I could be like cooking way more.
I don't know how to use it. I remember this was something where I could have cursed out loud. Oh! What was I doing?
Tomato or potato leek soup.
leek soup. I've never made potato leek soup since cooking school. I don't know why I decided to make that. But it's delicious.
He's just checking his time.
That's it, that's time.
Okay, so what did he end up with at the end of this? How many dishes?
Holy really?
That's impressive, man. I think that there's a lot of good takeaway. You moved 1,000,000 miles an hour, but if you did 2 of those dishes,
Again, what would your parents say right now? You know what they said? You didn't do 20. Bobby Lee, he did 25.
15, dude. My hat's off to you. 15. Bravo, man.
15.
What the hell was I thinking? Potato leek soup. Wow, delicious.
I mean, you did start a kimchi jjigae with like 6 minutes left on the clock. That was impressive too.
Yeah, that was way too salty. But I would say overall, using a microwave, just using vegetables, if you took your time, you could easily make a beautiful meal for your family or your friends in an hour. Like, no question.
No question, if you move at normal human speed and you're not shooting for 15, you could make 3 to 4 really, really lovely vegetable dishes, even in one microwave. One microwave at home, you could do that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You wanted 6 microwaves.
I could have. If I had 6, God, watch out.
I don't even want to think about what.
Watch out, Bobby Lee and Sarah.